What are we going to see on Hard Knocks tonight? Everybody's been enjoying Hard Knocks. This obviously is not going to be a fun episode to relive that game, but what are we going to see? Because you were mic'd up all week.
Yeah, so I was mic'd up in practice. I was mic'd up in practice. I don't even remember what I was saying in practice, to be honest. But I do know the safeties had like a dinner, and it was me, Brandon Jones, Deshaun Elliott, and Elijah Campbell, and we were just like sitting on the couch at Brandon's house. We were sitting on the couch, like chopping it up, had a nice little dinner. They asked us about like the coaches and how we're feeling about this year, but I don't know, man. It's like when they do like the whole hey, come sit down, like it just doesn't seem authentic. Like I'm sitting there like eating food and also trying to talk with the camera. It's like 7 cameras.
You're aware of it. It's hard not to be aware of it.
Exactly. So I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, it's cool. Like I'm enjoying. Right. But like when we were sitting on the couch, I'm looking at the movie selection because he's got like Amazon Prime, whatever. So I'm looking at the movie selection. We're about to watch something because people are still pulling up. I'm sitting there talking about movies to Brandon because I love movies. Like I'm a movie connoisseur, so I watch a lot of movies. He's like, where do you find time to do, so we're going through that. That felt like more of myself, but sitting at the table, I just kind of felt like I was just like, answer this question, please. And the camera's on me. I'm like, all right, yeah, like I'll do it for Hard Knocks, but it didn't feel authentic. And then when they all left, like we stayed and we still had, conversation, was chopping it up. And that felt way better. I wish they would have got the camera like then rather than us being just like, if they were at one camera, I would have been straight. Like it would have been cool, just hiding in the corner, Nah, they had the whole armada, like 15 cameras. I'm like, bruh, it's too much. It's too much, bro. So, but shout out NFL Films, bro. Y'all good people.
Hey, I get scared when I'm mic'd up because I don't, you forget something. You forget it's on there, and then you just start talking normally. And then when it clicks, I'm mic'd up. Then I start running back to think in my head, what the hell did I say crazy in the last 20 minutes?
Right.
I was terrified,
bro. And that's what we going to do. Like when I took my shoulder pads off and I seen the thing in my back, I said, "Oh, ain't no way, ain't no way." Because I definitely, when they scored, I'm like, "Mother." And bro, my grandma be watching Hard Knocks. So what you think I'm a cursing from? Come on now, that's crazy. My grandma watching that. I'm not trying to curse and stuff in front of my grandma. That's wild.
We were talking during the commercial break. I was saying it's just going to be a montage tonight of Jevon.
Yeah,
mother bleep this and mother bleep you, and just.
I'll be like, ain't no way, bro.
One after another. So what did you guys have to eat at the?
It was some steak with cauliflower mashed potatoes. Like it's like not mashed potatoes, it's cauliflower, but it's like made to be mashed potatoes. They were good. Then this like sauteed mushroom sauce on top. It was pretty good, honestly. I thought the chef Dan, he was a cool dude. But it was tasty.
And then what about the movie? Did you pick a movie on Amazon Prime? No.
Nah, we didn't even end up picking a movie. He had great like suggested watches though. I was like clicking through them like, oh, I should watch this again.
Do you have a favorite movie of all time? We haven't talked movies on this show, I don't think.
Favorite movie of all time?
All time.
Shawshank Redemption, Interstellar, American Gangster.
The worst. Interstellar, the worst.
Oh, you're crazy.
Yes.
Why is it the worst?
Because the entire universe, past and present, is taking place behind my bookcase.
Oh,
I mean, what are we doing here?
It's the fourth dimension, bro. It's him. It's him beyond trying to warn him. It's like a nonstop cycle. Oh my goodness, bro.
My take on Interstellar has been this for the longest. Anyone who pretends that they like Interstellar is just pretending to try and look smart because it's so deep. No one can understand that nonsense. I'm on a planet. I'm not on a planet. I'm behind a book. Here's some sand.
What are you talking to this guy here? Anymore. Bro, what are you talking about? When they're on the planet, they're on the planet. But then it's like you don't realize that like the timeline difference on one planet and another.
Damon appears all of a sudden and he's a bad guy.
Because he was on a planet for years and their timeline is different than the timeline of Earth. So like they're on the one planet, the black dude is asleep for like 30 years, wakes up. He's like old as hell when they get back. And they're like, what happened? He's like a day there is like 40 years Earth time. So he's just like, I woke up, I went back to sleep, I woke up, went back. Bro, come on. Then he goes into the black hole and he doesn't know what's going to happen. He's with the little robot thing, the robot Rubik's Cube. And then boom.
That thing was ridiculous.
Next thing you know, hold on, bro. Next thing you know, he's out there messing with the fourth dimension. And turns out it's the bookshelf. And the whole time he really sent himself there. Man, could you? And then on top of that,
it made no sense.
On top of that, the not only the cinematography, but the audio and the music behind
was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Now, I hate watch it. I've watched it 800 times.
It's beautiful.
But the whole universe is taking place behind an IKEA bookshelf. And it's like, and we're all supposed to figure it out somehow. I don't know. I think the movie is just ridiculously ridiculous. And then people like to go, oh, you know what I like about Interstellar? It really shows you about the different phases of time and it doesn't show you anything. It's just a nonsensical movie. I was like the guy that fell asleep for 40 years there. I fell asleep for 40 years watching that movie.
Absolutely. What's your favorite movie?
Of all time, I'd have to. I mean, Rocky, the original Rocky, I love. Young people don't love Rocky. I know you don't feel the same way that we do. I love Glengarry Glen Ross. It's an amazing David Mamet play turned into a movie with
Hoch. What are you doing? He's watched Uncut Gems 10,000 times.
Uncut Gems is one of the greatest movies
That's your favorite
in the last
movie.
decade.
It was a good movie.
That's a great movie.
It was all right.
He
Kevin
hates
Garnett
Step Brothers.
is amazing in that. I'd have to think about it. Crowder, what's your favorite movie of all time?
Pulp Fiction, best movie ever made.
Andy loves Avatar as well, right?
Oh, I do. Boy, them blue people get me. And they fine too, Jevon.
That wasn't needed. You ain't have to take it there. All right, what's known is known and what's not known is not known. But what's known is known and you don't got to really say it, man. Like, you ain't have to take it there. Now, I will say, the new one with the little, I don't know, she was like teenage chick, the little swimmer. She was straight. I was like, all right, okay, I can see why. I can see why the son was trying to get with her. I'm like, all right, she's straight. Like, and she swim too, and she can breathe underwater. I'm like, all right, yeah, I get you. I got you.
The green one's bad. The blue ones are bad. Hell, them little bird dogs, they fly are bad.
All right, nah. See, you're taking it too far. I heard about you, man. I heard about you. Yeah, you need help, man.
Once you go blue,
you need help.
Anyway. Solana, what about you? What's your favorite movie of all time?
50 First Dates, Jevon.
Honestly, that's a classic.
No,
that's a classic.
Come on.
I won't lie. I'm a rom-com guy. I'm a rom-com guy myself.
That's on you.
That's a classic. Even if it's not your favorite, that is a classic. When he got to when they're on the boat and she wakes up, watch the thing, cries. I'm like, man, that must be tiresome every day. But she can't remember. That's a good movie.
It's true love, man.
It's true love, man. Every day he made that. They wake up, they got a daughter and everything.
Look at that. Javon's a romantic.
VCH. I mean, yeah, it's a VCH tape. Like how many times?
VHS, but yeah, keep going.
VHS.
Yeah.
How many times has he redone that same clip? Like
it's a waste of time, is what it is.
Nah,
she can't get no job. She can't do nothing.
That's real game. That's real game. Every day you have to convince the same girl that she's in love with you. That's game right there.
That's real game.
That's game.
He knows ball.
No.
He knows ball.
No, it's exactly what you were talking about with playing Buffalo possibly consecutive weeks. If you know what your opponent brings every single time, that's on you. If you can't close that deal every single day, that's on you.
But they don't wake up the next day and forget.
I'm just telling you, it's on you. If you know exactly what boxes to check, that's on you. If you can't close that deal,
that's called a
But
liability.
I will say, my favorite movie of all time since I was a kid, Undercover Brother with Eddie Griffin. Great movie.
That's hilarious.
All that.
Jevon Holland. Now you know why we enjoy Tuesdays out here at Hollywood Kia. Thank you for coming out as always. And we wish you luck Sunday night. We will all be rooting for our Dolphins and hopefully that number 2 seed as well. Thank you, Jevon.
Appreciate it, guys.